Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it. We test it. You play it. And welcome to Aperture Gaming. So today we got a new game for you. And now there's the expression, one step forward, two steps back. Now while that's normally seen as a insult or something bad, it actually, for this game, it actually means something good. And so yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, are you ready? Let's get into the review.
Series.
If you couldn't see from the box on the shelf to my right, the game I am reviewing is Assassin's Creed Mirage, the 13th game in a 16-year series. So, cool.
Team.
The team behind this game, as usual, is Ubisoft.
Plot.
The plot is interesting. This game, you play as Basim, B-A-S-I-M. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. You play as Basim. You are a street thief, and you are doing work for the Assassin's Guild. But you want to contribute, you want to do more. So after a robbery gets botched, and you witness a dramatic series of deaths, the most logical thing for Basim to do is to join the group of people who specialize in killing. Yeah, because that makes total sense. So anyway, after he joins the guild, he then returns home to Baghdad. The game is primarily takes place in Baghdad. It's around the early part of the early 800s, and also Basim, he was actually seen in the previous game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So I found out that this game takes place roughly 2 decades before the events in that game happened. So now as Basim, you are basically, this is how Basim came to the Order of the Assassins.
Gameplay controls.
The interesting thing is how they announced this game. They said it was going to be like trying to go back to its roots. I think I heard something along those lines. So when I first saw this, I thought Basim was going to be the assassin who would eventually become the leader of the assassins and the guy who fought Altair in the first game. But that doesn't happen for roughly another 200 to 300 years, give or take. But the interesting thing is we actually saw the assassins' headquarters being built at that time, so it's kind of interesting how things are starting to come full circle. Anyway, the game... the gameplay controls... it's interesting. It does go back to its old roots. Like, you have to earn money the hard way, i.e., pickpocketing people. You collect stuff from random spots on the street, but you mostly get it from pickpocketing people. The other factors are the usual hiding, eagle vision, the instant fast transition from the ground up to the rooftops. Yeah, so it really does go, and if you get a notoriety, you actually get wanted posters put up. So yeah, and there's people who are delivering the news who are shouting it out that you can bribe to keep quiet also. So yeah, it does seem to have gone back to the old roots. In fact, I think when you have eagle vision on, you can't run. I think that was what was in the first game also. But yeah, even though it's gone back to the roots, it's done that, but it's also taken out some stuff from the previous games, like the whole, it has a more linear story. I think I've read somewhere, and it's not as huge of an open world, and it took out the whole RPG elements of trying to level up weapons or stuff and items and gear, stuff that was seen in Valhalla and Origins. So like I said, one step forward and two steps back, but the game, it seems to work with some of the stuff taken away. Go figure.
Graphics.
The edition I got is the PlayStation 5 edition, so this is the most up-to-date one. So we had a few changes from the first game, and yeah, everything looks amazing. The detail is great. Great work on the city environment, the characters, costumes, and everything. And best part is we even get to interact with cats. We get to pet cats. Yes.
Audio.
The audio is pretty good also. Great job for all the voice work done here for all the actors. We also get the sounds of the hustle and bustle of the city and how you walk around in the city through certain environments. And we get some good music also. And the cool thing is for the voice actors, if you have closed captioning turned on, like you'll hear them talking and they'll say something in a different language, and it'll put down what it is in that language, but it translates to it as like, "May peace be with you," or "Good luck," or "Hello, my friend." So that's pretty cool there. Great job on the audio.
Multiplayer.
No, there is no multiplayer.
DLC.
Yes, there is in fact DLC. I pre-ordered the special deluxe edition, so I did get some DLC. And when I looked on the system a little later, there's like 3 or 4 other DLC packs. So there is DLC.
Issues.
And this is weird. So like when I first started doing the game, like when I assassinated some people through stealth assassinations, the ragdoll effects when they fell was a little weird. But as I played the game a little more, either that issue got cleared up or I stopped noticing it. But aside from that, I can't think of anything wrong. The audio's great, the visuals are great. I thought there was some weird thing with the money, but then I realized how I do more pickpocketing than, build a guild and just wait for money to roll in automatically. So, yeah, I have no real complaints about this. This is a pleasant rarity, a pleasant surprise. Especially after some of the other games I reviewed in past reviews.
Buy, rent, or pass.
Alright, let's be honest. So, I have been a fan of the series. I think it caught my attention around the first one, but honestly, I started the series. No, the first one that caught my attention was the second one because it took place in the European Renaissance. So, since I wanted to play them in order, I then grabbed the first one, and I have been a fan of this series ever since. So the series has had ups and downs and in-betweens, and it's been going on for like 16 years. With several main titles, and they actually managed to have a whole bunch of offshoot titles, so this has been a great series. So if you've stuck around for this long, I think you'll like this one also. I say this game is a definitive buy.
Overall score.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great to see Ubisoft has made yet another great Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, I mean, we had the first few, and then we had multiple years where they had one come out every consecutive year for a while. Then we had some where there was some spaces in between. Excuse me. But it's great to see another Assassin's Creed title, and I love the story, I love the characters, So yeah, everything about this game, it's good. It is really good. I am proud to give Assassin's Creed Mirage, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Like I said, despite the weirdness with the ragdoll thing at the start of the game, I am genuinely enjoying this. It's been a little while since I've done an Assassin's Creed game, so this is pretty fun. And yeah, like I said, even though they took away some of the stuff, since they've kind of added in things over the games, as the game has gone on, they've added stuff in, they've taken stuff out, they've changed things. So it's interesting to see how, even though they've gone back to very close to what it was originally, just to the new version, I think this is cool how this is working out. So kudos to Ubisoft. If you're a fan of the series and are happy to see more of this, then I hope you like it. Because I know I did. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Until next time, thank you for watching. This has been Test Subject 1337 for Aperture Gaming. And as always, game on, and have a nice day.